This is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into our Fearless beer review. We get into the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to, and Jeff's record store, Desert Grooves Records. Huge shout out in Chandler, Arizona. And then we've rounded out with some new music and other happenings in the music world. My name is Tyler. Way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars, tell all your friends, share the posts, and that's all I got for the boring intro. So let's get right into this. Let's get into the Fearless beer review. What do you got this week, Jeff?
Go. I have Pizza Port.
Ooh, look at
Hand
that.
drag. What do you got there? I can see like the little. Is that a Duchetti's? That's a Duchetti's.
Dushits. This is
hand drag.
tropical.
Is it your turn or is it my turn? I'm pretty sure it's my turn.
Continue.
Yeah, I was just asking you a question, and I've relinquished the conch here. This is a collab they did. See, I do read books. I read Lord of the Flies. That's how I know what the conch was.
You know, I've never read that book. Never had to read it.
More.
Never had to read it in school. So I never read
Well,
it.
like there's a lot of books we had to read in school that I 100% did not. I never read Great Expectations. Never read Catcher in the Rye.
Catcher in the Rye.
What else we have to read? Kill a Mockingbird. Never
That's a
read
great
that
book.
one.
That's a great one.
Actually, I don't think I ever read any book that we had to read. I always bought the Cliff Notes and then just fucking
Bullshit
got a
your
C
way.
on whatever I needed to. Like I knew I wasn't getting an A, but like,
Yeah,
come on, graduate with a C. Who cares? Anyway, Pizza Port. This is with Coronado Brewing. This is an IPA. I guess they've done collabs before. This is just their newest collab. It's called Hand Drag, 7.2%. And I got this from one
There it is.
one of our customers. He's one of the distributors out here for Pizza Port, so he always drops by and he'll drop off some beers, then pick up some records, and we kind of hang out and talk. But he's supposed to be opening a bar pretty soon, like a tap house, a cool one.
Nice.
So,
In Arizona?
yeah, like down the street from us, and he wants to have like his dream. But he is investor, so that's probably not going to happen for a long time. But he wants to have like a bar / record store.
Mm.
But in the meantime, he was just like, well, like if all the bins that we have, like if we want to build more and just sell at his place, like consignment wise,
Yeah.
like that would be the first step. But then like we get the whole thing of like if somebody brings in a collection to sell, like we would have to get first dibs on it. So I don't know. That's way down the line. But
I mean, you could do it like they do at Nichols. So, you know, they do that, or at Aldo's too.
yeah, the only problem would be because he's a bar and not a record store, and if we're supplying all of the records, if somebody brings in a collection and says, hey, I have a collection of fucking whatever it is, he can't buy it. Like we have to get first dibs.
Yeah, that's true.
Otherwise, it's like we're just supplying our enemy with fucking inventory just to take over us. Like that's silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a cool guy.
Very cool. Very cool. So yeah, I got the shitties. This is a tropical fresh IPA. Never had this one, like the little label. This came in a variety pack of Deschutes stuff, and this is the only one I haven't had. So kind of excited for it. It says that there's pineapple, mango, and other citrus fruits in here. So it smells fucking good though. Whew.
Do you remember like a long time ago when we had that argument, debate, talk about what the fuck the Vice things were on like the Fresh Squeezed?
Yeah. What? Yeah. Why?
Like the wooden things, and we couldn't figure out what exactly that thing was called.
But it was just a Vice, right?
I think it was just a
I
Vice.
think it was just a Vice, yeah. That was a long time ago. But anyway, where's my... There it is.
Been drinking since 02, baby.
Oh, my light almost fell. Shit.
Not really.
What? Anyway, whatever. Let's start drinking. Here we go. All right. Yours doesn't taste good? Is that
No, it's good.
floaties?
It's good. It's a little malty, a little thicker, a little thicker. Not quite fond of that,
Mm-hmm.
but otherwise it's good. It's solid. I don't really taste any of the defining characteristics that it says online.
What is
Tropical lemon fruit flavors. I don't get any of that, but it's good.
It's good. All right. So,
Yeah.
this is actually, it's good. This is good, but there are better, fruitier or I'm sorry, better, juicier IPAs from Deschutes than this. It's good. It's solid, but I taste the citrus, but I can't taste like the pineapple or anything like that. It's good though. It's good. Just wish it was a bit juicier because they do have a much better one, a fresh squeeze one that's really good.
The fresh squeeze is their best beer.
No, not just the IPA. They have a hazy fresh squeeze, and that one is even better. That one it's like top tier beer. It's fucking delicious.
Just no matter what, like either the fresh squeeze hazy or the fresh squeeze IPA is better than Mirror Pond. Mirror Pond is not that good.
Mirror Pond is really that good. It is.
Like I know it hits a sweet spot and it's nostalgic and it's cute, but like it's dude, no.
Fucking solid.
No.
Solid beer.
This was canned. So mind you, he gave this to me a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's just been in my fridge. Actually, it was at my fridge at my work first for like a week, and then I brought it home. But this was canned on 6/26.
Okay, so not long, a little over a month.
Not bad because he's the rep out here in Arizona. So it was canned on 6/26, and he must have got it like a week later, and then gave it to me a couple weeks later after that. So that's not
pretty
bad.
Good. Mine was on 6/5. 6/5.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. I got this old ass stale beer.
Straight up. I would throw that out.
So what would you rate your beer based off of our world famous 3-point rating system where 3 is a perfect beer, 2 is a good beer you're going to continue to drink, 1 is a bad beer but give it a shot, and 0 is a drain pour? What would you give yours? Go.
It's a 1.5. I would never, I'm not going to seek this out. But if somebody gave it to me, or if it was in like a fun pack, I guess I would drink it. Or if I was at Pizza Pour and they didn't have like 15 of my other beers that I wanted, I would get this one.
Yeah.
So, I really do miss Pizza Port though.
Love Pizza Port. San Clemente?
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Pizza Port was good.
It's so much fun, but it's so far and nobody ever wants to go. Tammy hates going down there. So I never get to go.
Well, you got to go with like a group, right? You got to go with like at least 4 people, and one person's just got to take one for the team. Otherwise, it's just like, yeah, fuck. Now it's just me drinking and you watching me drink.
Yeah, I know. That's true too. Yeah. I like how you said so one person has to take one for the team and drive everybody else. Yeah.
Like now that we're older, because when we were younger, it was just a matter of like, well, you haven't done it in a while, but like now that we're older, it would be common courtesy to buy that one person like their lunch, right? You don't worry about paying for your lunch. We'll pay for your lunch if you do me the DD.
Mm-hmm.
But that's only like now I would do that. But when you were in our 20s, we never did that.
No, and also back then we were going out almost every single night.
That is
so it was like we were constantly revolving who was the DD for the night.
Yeah.
Or we would just stay over wherever we were at, you know.
There were plenty of times when I distinctly remember me being the DD, and I was just like, hey, just so you know, I'm not driving, and just get fucking really, really drunk.
And then we all get even
like,
more drunk than we expected to be. Man, there was wild. There were some wild fucking times back then.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yep.
We shouldn't have been doing. But
a lot of things we shouldn't have been doing. But we did them.
We did them. All right. So my tropical haze or my tropical fresh squeeze is good. I would drink it again. I wouldn't go out of my way to get this. There are better Deschutes beers, and this is lower tier. But still good, still great. I would never give any Deschutes lower than a 2 out of 3. So I'm going to give this a 2 out of 3 because I've never had a bad beer from them, and you'd agree with me on that.
Yeah.
So what are you getting?
That doesn't mean you buy it again. That's like a 1.5, 1.75.
No.
That's fine. It's a good beer. I'm just not going to get it again.
2. I'd get it again.
Fine. If it's a 2, that means you can get it again. I hope in the near future that I see you be drinking this again.
I have 3 more in the refrigerator.
After the 3 more in the refrigerator, I hope you get more after that.
I probably will because it looks almost exactly like the can for the fresh squeeze, the regular fresh squeeze.
Yeah.
Same color and
There's
everything.
no vice. Always got to see the vice.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the vice.
And this guy has sunglasses and a pineapple on his head. So there you go.
Got sunglasses and a pineapple. Where it's at.
All right. So let's move on from the Fearless Beer Review. Let's get into the vinyl stuff we've been listening to, stuff we picked up in your store. Desert Grooves Records. Huge shout out. What do you got? Go.
Do a little test here. See if you got this. Ready? Here's what some things have in common. Here's one that I listened to.
Yes.
Ka-cha, 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 ka-cha.
Guttermouth. Yes.
That's one. There's another one I listen to.
No Effects. Yeah.
No Effects. Pump Up the Volume. There's another one I listen to.
Millencolin
Life on Unplay. This is really the only Millencolin that I have. Actually, it is the only Millencolin. I've purchased 2 other ones. I love this record. It's fucking really good.
I don't think I would ever get a Millencolin record. They're good.
Did you like that song that I put?
It's a great song.
Move Your Car?
Great song.
God damn, dude. That song's a beyond banger.
It's good. It's great.
That song's fucking good.
It's great. Oh, the Bouncing Souls. How I Spend My Summer Vacation.
And then the Pennywises.
And the Pennywise. Man, you're just flying through your list today.
Because they all have one thing in common, right?
Yes.
All these bands were on a compilation. Bam, this compilation. And I don't buy CDs because it's stupid. And like, what the fuck am I going to do with a CD? But
The
I bought this one.
Punkorama number 6.
Yeah, dude, it was $6, bro. You see that? You can't really see that. $6.
Really see
Yeah, Punkorama 6. This is it. These bands are all on that comp, and I don't have. Oh, I didn't get the Dropkick Murphys in there, did I? No, I didn't.
No.
I don't have all of the records from this comp, like the songs that the band did on this comp. I don't have that specific record, so I just chose like the band that I have, or whatever. You know.
Yeah, I get it.
But I guess I could talk about this comp forever. This is really like the gateway. This is like camp. The counselors they showed me to water, right? They showed me to water, but then this is me drinking the water. They showed me the door, and this is me opening the door. What the fuck?
There's got the thumbs down.
Why did that even
I
happen?
don't know. I have no idea. You got the thumbs down.
That was not. That was not very nice. Why did I do that? Was weird. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is me like figuring this out for myself, and like the Dropkick Murphys are on here, but this is the Albar era, and so I was like, oh, this sounds like that other fucking band that I listened to like at camp and stuff, but different singer and not as like Celtic-y, not as like oi sounding, and then like the Bouncing Souls are on here, and this is my introduction to the Bouncing Souls, and so it's just like this is me as a 14-year-old. Just my entire world just being like opening up and like, oh, the gates. And just, oh my God, this is where I'm at.
Yeah.
And it's fun because all the cool stuff that I get at the record store now and I take it home, I listen to it, I'm like, oh, that's so good. I love this. Dude, it all comes back to this.
It does. Goes
like,
back
really,
to that comp.
this era. This like 98 to like 2004. Like that's that sweet spot, dude.
Yeah,
that's that sweet spot. And this is right in the fucking middle of it. So I had to pick this up.
Yeah, just keep it
and
in
then
your car.
didn't even realize, oh, that's what I do.
Yeah.
I actually took out the Beach Boys.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Hold on there, dude.
It's true.
And I didn't realize that the Rancid song that's on this is from Rancid's Rancid 5.
Yeah.
Like their punk Rancid's Rancid. I didn't even realize that. But yeah.
It's great. It's
so like I wanted to go through everything. After I stopped on Dropkick, but after Dropkick I was going to go into Descendants and then Bad Religion and then call it a night. But after Dropkick I got really into this weird like Boston, New York mood for some reason. So as soon as the Dropkick album ended, I went downstairs and I watched the 2004 ALCS championship, the Red Sox versus the Yankees. The Red Sox were down 3-0, came back to win it in 7, and then went on to win the World Series for the first time in 86 years. And then after that, I watched The Departed.
You were really in a mood. Jesus.
Dude, it was so fucking weird. I don't know why. It was so weird. I said Boston, pull your card, Boston. Chop me up if you need a pole.
Was it a documentary you watched about the game? About the series?
It's on it's on the 30 for 30. So yeah, it was a documentary.
Okay. Yeah.
If I could find a spot where I could watch all the games, actually game 4 and on, I would watch them all.
I'm sure they're on YouTube or something.
Truly, if not the best, but like one of the best for sure comebacks in all of sports history.
Yeah. Especially for that team who hadn't won in so long.
The curse was lifted, right? The curse was lifted. And this is 2004, what did I say? 2004, 2006, 2004?
You said 2004, yeah.
And so this is around the time when the Dropkick Murphys are going to put out their next album. No, 2006.
Was it a 6?
Right, 2004. 2004. They put the next album with the song Tessie on it, and that song is very, very much like a Red Sox favorite song, the Royal Rally Rooters. And they said that it's going to guarantee him a win. This is going to folklore too. Like, who knows if they actually said this shit. But they said it was going to guarantee the Red Sox a win. And you can imagine like the Bostonians are sending death threats and telling the Dropkick Murphys to get out of town. And this was like the turning point in their career. They went from just being like a punk band on the Punk-O-Rama soundtracks to being like fucking Boston's band, man. Yeah. Like they really did. They are Boston's band now.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that.
They are fucking huge. And it's because of like the Red Sox winning the World Series.
Can you imagine being in Boston after they won that? God, it must have been insane. Must have been
that
fucking
game
nuts.
4 was just that game 4, man, was just unreal. And it's just Cinderella story to the max. Like no one has ever come back 3-0 and then won the next 4 games, but then doing it in New York against the biggest like team in all of baseball and your biggest rivalry.
Yeah, and
you're going against the fucking like A-Rod in his prime. You're going against Jeter in his prime. Like you don't fucking dude. Nah. So good.
It's great.
Oh, dude, I got goosebumps right now. And then of course I had to watch some Boston movie, but I was already kind of tipsy, so I was like, I need to watch a movie that I've seen enough times where I don't have to pay attention to it. Like I'm not going to watch, was it Gone Baby Gone? I'm not going to watch anything else. So it's pretty much like I'm going to watch The Departed or am I going to watch Boondock Saints? And so I picked Departed.
Both great movies. Both great.
Yeah. both good drunk movies.
Yeah. I haven't watched Boondock Saints in probably since the second one came out. I don't think I've watched it since. I don't know. I always forget about it.
I definitely watch that on like a yearly basis just because it's so fucking funny.
It is.
It's so goddamn funny.
There's some bad moments in that movie too.
Oh, dude, so terrible. Like, it's right off the bat, right? Like the you mother sucks so much dick, and he gets hit, but then continues his joke without even having to move his lips. Like it's so good.
Oh, it's so funny.
Garbage, absolute garbage movie.
Love it.
Garbage acting.
Love it. All right.
But yeah, can you believe that? It was like fucking fake. I'd never buy CDs.
You don't. I still have my Punk-O-Rama 6 CD too out in the garage.
It's kind of funny because this is the third time I've had this CD too.
Yeah,
I actually bought this when it came out. Yeah. I bought this when it came out because I knew like some of these bands. I knew who Guttermouth was because Musical Monkey had already been out, and that was the album that they played at camp.
Mm-hmm. And
I was like, oh yeah, fucking yeah, Guttermouth. But like you couldn't like look up song titles and shit. And so I just assumed that Guttermouth had like Lucky the Donkey and shit on there with the songs that like my mom would never fucking let me listen to. And I knew who Pennywise was and then Dropkick Murphys. But like, that was it.
Yeah, I only knew when I got it mine from Best Buy. And I think I got it because it was really cheap. I think it was like $8 compared to like a $12 CD. And I recognized NoFX and I recognized Pennywise. So I got it. And I think there's like one song on there that I could do without. Otherwise,
which one?
It's one of the later tracks.
I feel strangled.
I would keep Strangled on because it's so stupid. But there's one, I think it's maybe the Voodoo Glow Skulls that I don't really care for too much.
Say good night.
Yeah.
No, dude. I think you're thinking of the last song kind of sucks. The Business of Takers and Users.
Oh, yeah. Sucks. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, it's a great comp. But anyway, yeah.
This is really
what?
This is really the first time I heard Bad Religion too. And like, that song, I Want to Conquer the World, is a beyond banger.
Good song.
But then, like, for me, Bad Religion after that just never recovered from that song. Just never got that good ever again.
God, it's an incredible song. Great fucking comp.
And like, this should have got me into the Descendants, but this Descendants song was an all song. Mm-hmm. And it's not
the best.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
It's not the best. It's not very good.
It's got nothing on that early stuff.
That's probably why I skipped over the Descendants for so long.
Yeah, it's crazy how long we slept on that band.
It's got all the fucking things.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Things.
I haven't looked at it in so long.
That's where I saw the fucking Rancid thing in there, dude.
So sick.
And then for the longest time, dude, like I remember buying this CD, The Land of the Free. I remember buying it like 3 times because I was looking for the We're Desperate song. I actually stole that CD from where I actually stole a lot of fucking CDs from the warehouse over in Yorba Linda.
You stole Land of the Free?
Yeah.
Man, that's dumb. That's dumb. So yeah, if you want to listen to some of the songs that we're talking about, there's a playlist in the description of this episode, a Spotify playlist. So go check it out if you want. But yeah, Jeff had a fun night on what Friday or Saturday night, whenever that was, listening to all this nostalgic music, watching The Departed.
It was just like pop punkorama. And that's really what this is. This is like these punk bands that have now entering the pop punk of their phase. Except for Rancid, they just did their best punk album they've ever done.
I mean, Death by
Everybody else
Stereo
pretty
too.
much- Oh yeah, and Death by Stereo.
Raised Fist. Certainly not pop punk.
Yeah, but they were never like punk though. That's Raised Fist.
Yeah. Incredibly aggressive band. God, that's a good song though. Different but the
Dude,
same.
that little bridge part was like dun, 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 just the bass like going right there. Oh my god, dirty,
It
dirty,
is.
dirty.
And it starts with that pick slide too. The pick slide and then like the drums are going fucking crazy. Yeah. Fucking insane. God
You gotta
damn.
put this in your car. You gotta, this should be like standard for everybody in their car. Like when you buy a new car, Punkorama 6.
They don't even put CD players
I
in cars
know.
anymore, man.
I fucking hate that so much. I hate that so much.
Got the aux.
Because I'm kind of sort of in the market for a new car within the next like
Oh.
I'd say 10 years.
Oh. I was gonna say I didn't think you would ever get rid of that Xterra.
Fuck, I love the Xterra. Until the
Uh,
wheels come off, baby.
all right. So is that all you got?
Yeah, I can fucking talk about this all day. This is a pod episode right here.
We did Punkorama in the new format. We've already
We'll
done
do
it.
it again.
Already done it, baby.
Well, we'll do it again.
All right. So I got a couple I got two things here. And they're both Chris Cornell. So the first comes from Soundgarden, their album Louder Than Love, second record from 1989. And there's three good Soundgarden records. Their first three solid fucking records. I got this off Amazon for $18. It was on sale. And so actually I got this album twice. Came from Amazon within a couple days, put it on the turntable, and yeah, it was warped to shit. It would skip like yeah, I sent you the video and everything, and it wouldn't even play through.
That was bad.
It was a really, really bad warp. So I returned it, got this new one a couple days after that. This one plays perfectly, no issues, no warp. And yeah, this is just a great fucking record, man. There's some like good Black Sabbath kind of stuff going on this record, some faster, aggressive stuff. And Chris Cornell, man, he just wails, just absolutely wails. So great fucking record, even though you hate it. Right? You do.
No, it's fantastic. I love it. I was hoping that they would let you keep that warped one. That way you could give it to me and I could attempt to de-warp it, and then I would just get a free copy of that record.
No.
Why would you not? If they let you keep it, what would you do with it?
I'd sell it. I'd de-warp it myself and sell it.
Get the fuck out of here! I de-warp. Yeah, exactly. I would de-warp it myself. That's what people say. Then just sits in their fucking closet.
Yes, exactly. And this other one, I got this one from Amazon as well. I had a gift card, so I bought some vinyl off Amazon. And this is Audio Slave, their first record, self-titled record from 2002. I really do like this record a lot. I mean, there is a ton of nostalgia that goes along with it, but it's solid, man. There's a couple cheesy songs, but overall, it's pretty fucking solid. And the album starting out with Cochise. What an absolute incredible opener for any record. So, love this one. You hated it too, but that's okay.
There's only really like one Audio Slave song that I actually truly enjoy, and that's I don't even know if it's called How You Remind Me or Doesn't Remind Me. I'm not gonna. I know how it goes. That's it.
This is How You Remind Me from Nickelback.
That's why I keep singing. God damn it.
Are you thinking of Show Me How to
Doesn't
Live?
remind me of anything. There it is.
Wow, I have no idea what you're doing, what you're singing.
I don't know the lyrics though.
I have no idea what you're saying. And fun fact
What the
too
fuck?
about Audio Slave, I went to their very first concert ever. Very first concert ever in LA. The Almost Acoustic Christmas, K-Rock Almost Acoustic Christmas. And let me tell you, Jeff, I forgot some of these bands that I saw, but
What'd you say?
I went to, so this is night one on December 7th, 2002. So Taproot opened, your boys in Taproot. Trust Company. Do you remember that song, Downfall by Trust Company?
No.
Oh, dude, that song was
But you
huge.
listen to nothing but bangers so far. Go ahead.
Trust Company sucks, but that song Downfall was really good. Newfound Glory.
Okay. All right.
Zwan. Billy Corgan, after Pumpkins broke up, Zwan, who I hated. When I saw him, I fucking hated it. And then The Used, the only time I've ever seen The Used. This is after their first record, so they were only playing songs from that, which was cool. Sum 41, Queens of the Stone Age with Dave Grohl. Audio Slave played their first show ever. Disturbed, and then POD.
Ooh.
But we left before POD because my dad took me.
Oh.
My dad took me, and he was like over it. By the time Disturbed came on, he was like, I can't do this anymore. So we left toward the end of the Disturbed set, and we didn't see POD. But yeah, I was with 2002, so I was 15 when this came out, or when this show happened. But that's a fucking solid lineup, though.
That is
a
an
solid
aggressive
lineup. So many different fucking bands. But yeah, I forgot about the Taproot, and especially I totally forgot about the band Trust Company. God damn, dude, that was a stupid band. Stupid band.
You don't know. I pulled the lyrics. It doesn't remind me by Audio Slave.
What album is that? Is that the first record? I don't think it's the first.
Out of Exile.
That's our third, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But I got it, baby boy.
Yeah, I don't remember that song at all.
That song's so good. Absolute banger. But that's it. That's the only Audio Slave song I like. I don't like Cochise.
Yeah,
I don't care.
because you're stupid. You're stupid.
I'm something. Stupid's not one of them.
Oh wait, and one last thing too. So there's 2 nights for Almost Acoustic Christmas back then, and night 2. Listen to this. Listen to this lineup.
Oh God,
it fucking sucks. So we start out with Jurassic 5, which is cool. Jurassic 5 are cool. Starts out with them, the Vines, Jimmy Fallon. Because remember he had that.
What?
Remember he had that solo record back in the day.
dude.
Jimmy Fallon, Good Charlotte, Dashboard Confessional, Jack Johnson, Beck with the Flaming Lips, and then Coldplay, and then the headliner for that night 2 was Creed.
Yeah, people got. They got good.
Dude, I'm just looking at some of these lineups. One last thing. Night 2 of 2003, the following year, the 2 headliners for night 2 were Korn and Blink-182.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know. And that was prime Blink. That was self-titled era Blink right there. They played right before Korn.
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the thing now. I never went to an Almost Acoustic Christmas.
This is the only
you
one I
also
went
had
to.
You also had Jane's Addiction that night, Rancid, brand new. Come on,
Yeah, I
man.
know. For in 2003, yeah.
Yeah, look at the other night
I
though.
know.
Linkin Park, Offspring, AFI, Pennywise. Oh my god.
Puddle of Mud, Thrice. That was good Thrice too. That was Artist in the Ambulance Thrice.
Wow.
There's some good shit here.
That's I never went to an Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Also, the night I went before Queens of the Stone Age played, what's his name? Liam Lynch came out, and he played United States of Whatever, and Tony Kanal played bass on the song, and Dave Grohl played drums, and then Liam Lynch played guitar and sang it, and so that was pretty cool.
Straight up super group,
I
dude.
know, it was super fucking sick. But yeah, there you go.
Damn, that's crazy.
That was night 1 of when I went.
Huh.
Anyway, just wanted to go down memory lane there. Talk about Audio Slave. Went to their first concert ever. So there you go.
That's cool. That's something.
There you go. That's all I got for the vinyls. Let's get into some new music and other happenings in the music world. We start with Smashing Pumpkins. They put out a new record. They just announced this record a couple weeks ago, and the new record is called the Gory Mori May, and it's a 45-minute, just pretty much just rock album, and it's fucking good. This is a good record, right, Jeff? Right, Jeff?
It's
something.
It's still a little early. I think I've only listened to it twice so far.
I got 3 under my belt.
The last song's get rid of it. Just omit it entirely. Don't care about it.
I get that. Yeah, I can see that.
I think if you make a conscious effort to in your brain bury Billy Corgan's vocals in that mix, I think it's a much better record.
Yeah, it's very loud.
But it's a lot better than Autumn, and fuck me, it's a lot better than Sear. So I am happy. I am happy where we're headed. I think this is a cool iteration of Smashing Pumpkins, right? Let's not release like singles. Let's just kind of like do this like Zeppelin-esque thing and drop an album.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking dope. I like that.
Me too.
But it's just, man, dude, Billy's just gotta
He's got to
chill.
turn down those vocals.
Daddy
man.
chill. Daddy chill.
The fuck even is that? We said the same thing last week too. Never clear episode.
It's perfect. Like, dude, you gotta chill, bro. Like, relax. Breathe.
And the pre-orders went up on August 2nd as well when the record came out. And yeah, I bought the vinyl. I got the special edition with that. It's like this cool orange variant, and it comes with the 7-inch with 2 bonus songs on the 7-inch. So that's cool.
See, I like that.
Yeah, so I got that one. You could buy the standard for
like
$10 less, but yeah, so I got that.
Well, I like rewarding people that are going to spend that money,
Mm-hmm.
right? And like vinyl ain't cheap anymore, and you get some like double LPs from AAA artists, and it's like fucking $45. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And so, how are you going to get people to keep spending that kind of money without complaining? Is you give them a little bonus, like give them a couple tracks,
Mm-hmm.
and don't give it to anybody else. And I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, and the Pumpkins have been pretty consistent with doing like 7-inches and songs like this, and then never putting them on streaming sites, which kind of sucks too, because you can never playlist them or anything like that. But it makes it nice for like the true Yeds out there. Like the autumn box set has the 5 7-inches of 10 songs that aren't online or anything. So
Yeah,
so that's cool.
dude. Honestly, that box set, like all it needed was just colored vinyl,
Yeah, that would have been better.
and it would have been like maybe the greatest packaging I've ever seen.
Like a dark blue translucent would have been perfect.
Just put everything, even the 7-inches, on a different color.
Yeah.
and then also like release like a normal black variant without the Mylar bag, but like the Mylar bag could have been the coolest packaging that has ever existed.
I don't like the Mylar bag, but I have it. It's right there. It's back
Dude,
there behind
love
me.
the Mylar bag.
back
I
behind
fucking
me.
hate that you don't have it in the Mylar bag at all times.
I do. It's in the Mylar bag right now. It's back there. It's back there. Yeah. Right next to Dookie. Right next to my Dookie box set. There you go. Yeah.
I can zoom in.
It's back there. Don't worry. It's in the Mylar bag. Put it in there reluctantly.
Is that Valiant Thor?
Yeah, I got Valiant Thor. I was listening to that. last-
Reluctantly crouched something in time.
Dude, we got to do Valiant Thor on the pod. It's been too long. Been way too long. Total Universe, man. Damn. That's a banger of a record.
That's one of my big 3 regrets in life was trying to go and like get myself into fucking law school over going to the Valiant Thor concert.
Yeah. That was when you were living in Portland, and I came up to visit you in Portland, and you fucking ditched me. You ditched me.
I had the big test. That's why I moved to Portland, which to like
I
fucking
know.
take pre-law classes and go to this fucking test. I was like an hour away. Remember, I had to get a hotel because it was so
did, yeah.
fucking far.
So then Palmer and I went out that night and partied our asses off, and we saw
Dude,
Valiant
that's
Thor.
that's the most disciplined I have ever been probably in my fucking life.
Yeah. I can't believe you actually did that.
Yeah, stupid.
I drove all the way. Oh no, I flew up there that time. I flew all the way up to Portland, and you just you take off.
But like you knew I was gonna
No, I
do
know,
it. It wasn't
I know.
like I surprised you there. You knew it was gonna happen.
I know. But yeah, you did miss out on that Valiant Thor show. It's fucking so
Got a
cool.
160 on my LSATs, by the way. If anyone out there cares.
What's 160 out of what?
Pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know.
I think the average is like 140.
Oh, okay. Not bad. But, now you own a record store.
Yeah. Lawyers are dumb.
You've done some interesting shit with schooling. You did the whole police academy, you did all that shit.
Yeah.
And then you did the lawyer stuff. Man, so weird.
That's why I moved to Portland, because I was at Portland State taking like pre-law classes, and I was like, oh, this is what I want to do. Stupid.
You partied your ass off up there too.
That's pretty much all I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it didn't even work. Did I work? No, I didn't even work.
You
Just
didn't?
blew through all my savings. No.
I know
I
Palmer
mean, like, to
worked.
be fair,
I remember
to be
Palmer,
fair, our rent. Well, because
What?
like, dude, I feel bad too. Because like, after like 3 weeks, I realized like I'm gonna move back. But like, I never told Palmer that until like way later. But our rent was like $800 for the both of us, right?
Yeah,
So like
that's not
$400 each. So like, who cares? Who gives a fuck? And then it was just like groceries, and the only time we went out was out drinking. But by the time he got a job delivering beer to bars, and so we always get hookups anyway. So like we didn't spend like a lot of money, and I didn't drive almost the entire time I was there. I took the fucking train, which is like, I don't know, Max. $30 a month, and go anywhere you want. So it didn't cost me a lot of money, but.
And then when I went up there, one of the times I went up, the last time I went there, when you guys lived in that apartment, that's when that girl Hannah and that other Melody, what was her name?
Hannah and
I forgot the other girl's name, but
Tara. I think it was Tara.
Was it? Yeah, I don't remember. But they were living there too. But they were living in the living room.
Yeah,
they were paying part of the rent too.
Yeah.
you guys had the plastic furniture that you said you had stolen.
I never had a bed. I had a fucking inflatable bed the entire time I lived there. Never even got a real bed.
Yeah, that apartment was something.
That was something.
That was something. Holy shit.
That was where Palmer taught me how to he said you should be frying your bacon, or you cooking your bacon in a pan, take the bacon out, and then when you're making your grilled cheese with bacon in it, just soak the sourdough bread in that bacon grease right there.
I remember you guys had the jars of bacon grease. And I remember too, every night Palmer would drink a big mason jar of like whole milk. Like, you remember that shit?
That's for the heartburn, dude. Yeah,
yes,
that's for the heartburn.
Drink a whole mason jar of fucking whole milk. That was
the amount of bacon grease we cooked with it's frightening. Like, there's no fucking way I would do that now. Like, dude, what were you thinking? It was good.
Yeah, it was fun when I went up there. Yeah, just partied. 4 or 5 days I was there.
Portland's a cool town.
Yeah, it
was a cool town.
Cool spot.
Haven't been there since.
Cool spot.
Anyway,
yeah,
Smashing Pumpkins.
Good
record.
Gory Morime. And then two new songs came out this week. We'll start with The Offspring. This one is called Light It Up. This is like straight up something off Smash or Ixnay.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was solid.
Super good. Super
fucking
good.
Solid.
Super exciting. Nothing wrong with something like this. Nothing wrong with throwing it back. Nothing wrong with, sticking to the oldies, sticking to the classics. I like it.
The last song they put out like a month ago, pretty dull. But this one's really good. Light It Up. Hopefully the whole record's like this. Or similar.
Yeah.
Similar, let's just say that. And then the last thing here is Marilyn Manson. Came out of hiding, put out a new song called As Sick as the Secrets. I guess he's playing shows now too, and he's still playing pretty big venues. He's playing the Honda Center, which is, it's where the, Anaheim Ducks play across from Angel Stadium, and it's a pretty big venue for him now, especially considering everything that happened.
He's got people. Every time we get a Manson record in, it fucking like sells like that.
Yeah. Is it a bootleg most
instantly.
of the time? Or they like real copies?
No, they're later pressings. What's the record that he has? And it's kind of like his bluesy record, and it's got him on the cover, like blurred.
Pale Emperor or something?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Is that what it is? Say Pale Horse, but yeah, it's Pale Emperor. But this song sounds like it could have been off of like Mechanical Hands, or maybe even Pale Emperor too. It kind of has this like, it's a very kind of slow, dark sounding song. Ain't bad, but ain't bad. It's fine. I know Skip.
I didn't listen to it. I forgot.
Skip was talking about it. Him and I were talking about it. He was talking about it in our little group chat, and he really likes it. But Skip's a Manson man. Whatever. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, he likes a lot of questionable things.
Manson, Bowie. Anyway, cyberbullying, right? So let's get out of here.
Cyberbullying.
Thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button, and that's it. That's all.